What is going on, members of the Burger Empire? Today we are going to do a bit of an update on a couple of frustrations I've been having with YouTube, or something that I didn't maybe know going into YouTube. We're going to talk about my mental state that is not great. It's not awesome, it's not terrible, but it could be in a lot better of a spot, and I think I'm on the uphill climb currently. We're going to talk about how workouts have been going now that we are 11 days into Lockout 2.0 or Lockdown 2.0, and a few things that way. And I guess another new channel direction knowing what I know now. But with that being said, let's just start with the garbage that is the YouTube algorithm. I thought I was hacking my way through the algorithm by doing those short stories and short videos. It was getting a ton of views and lots of subscribers. Needless to say, that is something that I'm not going to stop doing because the exposure from it is incredible. So I'm going to continue to do those short stories. I'm just doing a few reps or my best lifts, things like that, because it's doing really well for exposure and subscribership. Like, we're up 75 subscribers in the last 28 days according to my statistics, which is absolutely amazing. And thank you so much for all of that, guys. And I know we're going to get more of those out once gyms open up again. Fingers crossed in about, 18 days. Fingers crossed, somewhere around there is the plan. But that is what I want to do. I'll continue doing those. But what my frustration is with that is apparently those short stories, all those views, all that watch time does not count towards the watch time that I need for monetization on the YouTube platform. So what I had thought was 500 hours of watch time is 93. So that's unfortunate. So we might be doing some more of these longer form videos, 2 or 3 a week instead of just sporadically. We're also, one thing I forgot to say, we're going to talk about my plans for the holidays as well. There's just lots of things that I want to cover in this video, but that is kind of the frustrations that I'm having, is like, I thought I was doing so good and I thought we were getting close to monetization, and we're not. So, yes, we are on the subscriber front, and that's great, and I'm going to keep doing that. And I appreciate all the support, you guys, and the kind words in the comment sections, and the people that are giving me the negative thoughts and the negative vibes. Because honestly, I don't care what you said, and I've already established this. My weight is what it is. I'm doing what I want to do in the gym to feel better and accomplish certain tasks. Yes, I know I need to lose weight, and I'm going to lose weight doing these things. I just got to focus more on diet, and I think I'm in a decent head spot now that I am focusing on diet. But yes, we are going to continue doing those short stories despite the watch time not counting towards monetization. So we're going to keep that up, but we're also going to do more of these long form videos, things like maybe my mental health, my physical health, what's going on in the fitness world. And I can do another video now with bodybuilding. The Olympia happened. That's going to be something that we can talk about on another day, but we can just do these videos constantly now, and that's okay. It'll help everything out, things that way. But I think that's all I need to say on that, is just like a little bit of frustration where I thought I was doing so good and working towards something, and a major part of it wasn't counting. But we're not going to stop those going forward. Let's talk about physical health before I get into mental health. So I weighed myself on Sunday, and I'd seen the scale and I knew what I was at, but I didn't count it, if that makes sense. Like, the scale that I use is a smart scale, so if I step off of the scale soon enough, it doesn't register to my phone. But at one point I was 335, which kind of sucks. I want to grab my phone and tell you guys, but I'm somewhere around 329 right now. So we're down about 6-ish pounds going into Lockdown 2.0, which is great, right? So we're somewhere around 329. I'll include screenshots of where I'm at currently. I did not have any screenshots of where I was at when I was like that 335-ish going into the lockdown, simply because I didn't want to believe that that was the case. But we're doing good physically. My plan for the holidays coming up is I am going super strict on meal prep and diet until Christmas Day and Boxing Day. That's the plan. Christmas Day, Boxing Day, I'm just going to do whatever I want, eat what I want, enjoy my life on those days, spend some time with immediate family, because that's all we can do right now. And, just enjoy those 2 days. And then come the 27th, we're going to get back into that grind. Obviously, there's going to be some leftover foods that are tempting, and I'll enjoy myself here and there when it comes to that kind of stuff. But definitely, I know, probably way overused as the new year, new me, but we're going to continue on that diet train, especially with doing home workouts right now and having limited equipment, not being able to do a bunch of heavy lifting. Diet is going to be super key for me right now. Not that, heavy lifting is very good for weight loss, but I like to mix things up. We know that I've dabbled in CrossFit, and I'm focusing on Olympic lifting right now, but right now I can get my conditioning up, and we're slowly getting there, right? So physical health, I have recorded about 2 pounds or so, according to my scale, but about 6 pounds overall since lockdown has happened. So with that being said, conditioning, sleeping, all that stuff is getting better. I'm not completely out of breath and dying, just doing basic things anymore. So high rep ranges stuff is working out well for me. Honestly, when I was kicking back into home workouts, legitimately a good portion of the home workout that I had programmed for myself, I couldn't complete. And that is because I was programming for the old me, and that old me doesn't exist, but we're going to get back to that old me. And honestly, the workout that I did today, much better. Much, much better. I actually completed it, didn't put any pressure on myself to, go insane with tempo or pacing. I was just like, if we stick around that 70-80%, we're good to go. So, physical health is getting a lot better. Mental health is definitely a continued struggle. This lockdown during the holiday season, and not getting too personal with things, it's getting to be taxing. There's people I want to see, there's family I want to see, there's people I want to give gifts to, and just people I want to see, people I want to hug, people I care about. And we're not going to get to do that. And it hit me really hard the other day, and it's kind of boiling back up right now. But it's just unfortunate. Like, for those of you that don't know the mentality, I guess, or the culture that we have where I live, somebody that I talked to kind of put it best. We're the Texas of Canada, the Texas of Canada. And recently we've had a mandatory mask bylaw, and there was legitimately protests all across Alberta where they didn't want to wear their masks. You're taking our freedoms, you're taking our rights, and blah 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 blah. Don't get me wrong, I hate wearing a mask as much as the next person hates wearing a mask. Are they taking our freedoms away? Absolutely not. They're doing this to protect ourselves. And here's my frustrating part. I want to be able to work. I want to be able to work out. I want to be able to go to the grocery store. I want to be able to see people without faces being covered. I want to be able to breathe properly. Is that a be-all, end-all? No. Just wear your goddamn masks. Keep socially distant. Don't break the rules right now. Especially don't go traveling and to see friends when it's illegal and all that fun stuff. Stay home when you can stay home, and keep distant. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. It's that simple. And honestly, if people had been following these rules right to begin with. We honestly probably would have been over this months ago, but here we are 9 months into it, and I'm tired of not being able to just simply see people, and that wrecked me hard, coming to that realization that there's a few people that I want to see in the holiday season, that I can't. And you know, coming from a point of I am an extreme introvert and don't necessarily go out of my way to be social, for me to have those feelings that I need to see somebody or just simply see family members and get a hugs and care, it's just, I can't imagine what it's like for the people that need that daily, and I don't need that daily, but here I am, and it's wrecking me. Like, we just need to, honest to God, listen to the rules. I understand not wearing masks or not wanting to wear masks. I don't want to wear a mask when I grocery shop either, but honest to God, listen to the rules. The unfortunate part is like, this might seem short-minded, but people are thinking about the 6 minutes in front of them. I have to be in this grocery store for 6 minutes wearing a mask, and I can't breathe for 6 minutes. But what they don't understand is, listening to those rules for 6 minutes, we could have been out of this in 6 weeks or 6 months, and not 9, going on to a full year. We just needed to get ahead of it, and we didn't. Nobody listened. And yeah, sure, it sucks wearing a mask all day, every day, but just fucking do it, right? Just do it. It's not that hard. I mean, medical issues aside, just do it. Just wear a mask. Like, if you physically cannot wear a mask, if it's going to be something that debilitates you and there is a medical condition behind it, I understand that. However, we just need to do it. It's not that hard. Wear a mask so we can go see the people that we need to see and care about before we can't anymore. I think that's all I really have to say on that. It's just, there's things that I want to do, and there's things that I need to do. And I miss working. I miss family. I miss friends. I miss people. And that takes a lot for me to say, because typically I don't want to see people. So I just got to say, like, anti-masking is probably the most ridiculous thing that I've ever heard. That's all I got to say. But I think we'll leave the video there. We are going to do another video shortly covering things that have happened in the fitness world. 1, the Olympia. 2, there's a little bit of CrossFit news coming out with the Open, and some athletes changing coaches and things like that. But we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. Again, the subscriber growth is unreal. Like 75 subscribers in 28 days is something that I'd never ever thought I'd say. And just appreciate all the support going forward. So thank you very much. I guess until the next video, everybody, Burger Bauer.